Welcome to the final video in this module, batch gift entry. If the last four videos covered how to process gifts one at a time, this video is about processing many gifts at once efficiently and accurately. This is a feature that saves development operations team significant time, especially after events. Let's get into it. We will cover what batch gift entry is and when to use it, the four-step workflow, how to set up a batch and enter gifts in the grid, and then we will process Ho Foundation Gala Fund donation together in the org. Batch gift entry is a tool designed for entering multiple gifts at the same time in a spreadsheet style interface. The use case is straightforward. After Ho Foundation annual gala, they collected 200 checks. Entering those one by one, going to each donor record, clicking new, filling in all the fields, saving, going to the next donor would take hours and be error prone. Batch gift entry let you enter all of those gifts in a grid, row by row, much faster. You set up one batch that represents that event, enter all the gifts in the grid, validate the total, and then post the entire batch at once, creating individual gift transaction records for every row. One important note, batch gift entry is for manually enter gifts like check, cash, or gifts you are manually processing. Online gifts from your website are often imported or synced automatically through an integration, not through batch gift entry. Batch gift entry workflow has four steps. First, you create the batch, give it name like Hope Foundation Gala, set the expected date range, and optionally enter the expected total amount so you can verify your entry matches. Second, you enter the gifts in the grid, one row per gift, filling in donor name, amount, date, payment method, and designation. Third, you review and validate, checking that the running total matches your expected total and resolve any error or unmatched donor. And fourth, you post the batch, which is the action that creates the actual gift transaction record. Once posted, the gifts are officially in the system. Let me highlight some key features of the batch entry grid that makes it efficient. The grid is keyboard friendly. You can tab between fields. Let me just show you gift. So if I go to, let me create a new gift batch, select a template, expected gift count 3, value 200. Let me save it. Since I selected 3, there is only 3 rows over here. And this is how the grid is keyboard friendly. You can tab between fields to move fast without reaching for the mouse. Default values are a huge time saver. You can set the gift date, payment method, or designation once and it applies to every row. So you only enter what's different per gift. And copy down functionality lets you duplicate values from the row above. For the donor matching, as you type a donor name, so over here, as you type the donor name in the donor field, NPC searches for individual account. Take for example, Sarah is displayed. If a donor doesn't exist yet, you will either create them or flag them for follow-up. Before you start entering individual gifts, take 60 seconds to set up default values for the batch. These are the values that apply to every single row. For a post-gala batch, the gift date is same for everyone, so we can set it. If they are all checks, set payment method to check as a default. So if I go to batch default, I can set a receive date, a default receive date. I can set a default payment method. Then when you go through the grid, you are only entering the donor name and the amount for each row. So over here, the receive date has come. Let's close this. Let's take, for example, we are asked to enter the gifts. So now we will start entering the gift. We'll search for the donor. Suppose Michael. Amount is 20. Then I've got another donor, Sarah. Amount is 100. Then I've got foundation. Amount is 80. So on the top, you would have seen it is matched. So estimated batch value is 200 and total is also 200. 3 gift, and we also have 3 gifts over here. In case if I want to enter more information like campaign, associated or designation, I can enter that too. After this, we can run the batch so that these gift entries are posted as gift transaction. Let's go back to presentation. One important caution, posting a batch is permanent. You can't unstop it. If you discover an error after posting, you will need to edit the individual gift transaction record. So the review step, checking your total and resolving errors before posting is important. Let's close out module 2 with a recap of batch entry. It's a spreadsheet style multi-gift processing tool. The 4 steps are create batch, enter gifts, review and validate, post default values, save significant time. Donor matching links gifts to existing records, and posting creates individual gift transactions. And with that, the module 2 is complete. You can now manage donor records, individual gifts, track pledges with gift commitment, set up recurring giving schedules, and process bulk gift entry. That's the full fundraising picture. Module 3 starts next, and we are shifting gears completely from fundraising to program management. We are going to build out Hope Foundation programs in NPC, track client enrollment, and record service delivery.